The Hurricanes will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his off 31.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Come on, Mackay.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Gets the back moving. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanders. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. First down, 10 yards to go. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll run it again. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Red pass, it's complete. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll go with a direct snap. And he hammers his way in for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. First down and 10. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And the Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Throws to the back. Nobody around as he makes the catch. And the defense was on its heels. Long completion. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Got his man quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Canes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here comes the heat. A little release to the back. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Canes. Quick strike through the air for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wide receiver going in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle with Sanders.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass. It's Otis. Makes the grab. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Wants to fire on second down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Now adjusting. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. From the gun, the running back has it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
A little screen to the running back. Makes a man miss. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll go back to work on offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And how easy was that for this offense? Tight end just wide open on the outside.
And Reese, one thing, I know this defense is concerned with all the speed offensively they've got at the wideout position, but you can't forget about the tight end. There's no way that guy should be that wide open on the perimeter of the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Still looking on the move. Got his man downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Fires toward the end zone. Makes the catch.
Tomorrow is wear sportswear or fitness gear. They don't want me to wear no fitness gear.
Oh, you want me to be a tourist?
Huh?
Said you wanted me to be a tourist.
To take my photos.
That's all you want me to do anyway. Might as
No,
well.
actually, you did not take good photos that night of your sister's Halloween photos. The photos suck.
I took them with your phone at the end of the night. I can believe that.
You
Yep.
were drunk. Yeah, I still had the glasses on my sunglasses. You didn't, I mean, not the glasses, the sticker on my sunglasses. You didn't tell me to take it off. Just, yeah.
Sorry.
You get a pass.
I'm not super good at taking photos with phones. I won't lie and say that I am. Just because they're all different. I mean, like, yeah, they're all just kind of funny acting. Like, two of the same exact phones can take the same picture and it be a different picture. They're not all made by the same people and all of that shit. But yeah, just generally because also the camera tries to help and I don't really need help. And when it tries to help, it like fucks me up sometimes. So, but yeah, my bad.